And welcome back to another Bestestimes Reborn YouTube video. This is a more detailed video. I'm your host Brad. It is Wednesday the 18th of June 2025, 12:49 PM, and let's have a look at the current temperature like we always do. It takes a little while to load, but this is one of those videos where I take a bit longer at each spot to show more detail. 24.1 degrees Celsius, feels like 21.6, 0 millimeters of rain overnight. Well, since 9 AM, there we go. 65% humidity, 32 kilometers per hour wind gusts, there we go. So we're near with the Robert Johnson, what used to be the Robert Johnson, now the Innisfail Riverfront Motel, where that mural is. So we're just showing as much detail as we can while we're here. Sun's in the wrong position for particular parts, but anyway, we'll show what we can while we can. So we're on the Fitzgerald Esplanade now. What's classed as the Fitzgerald Esplanade. So a lot of places will stop and show just that little bit longer and get our weird looks out of that ute. Out of the van, sorry. It's your Innisfail fire station. Walk past it a bit slower than we normally would. You can see as much detail. Yeah, on Masonic Lodge. Which is now share accommodation. You get the idea. Stopping that little bit longer to show. And the old ambulance is next door, which is just run down. So that stone was laid on the 18th of February 1940. Wow. So we got the old ambulance station. They're around in Grey Street now, around the corner from where we just up from where we started the video. And then Dr. De Palma's just up here. Dr. De Palma's there. And we'll cross over now. We call this Fitzgerald Park. Got it on the side down there with these people. I can't show it. Heading down towards the skate park direction, but you can see the Johnson River through here. We might show it a little bit. sign certainly needs fixing. Doesn't look good. The tourists come and try to have a look at it. So it's about the ferry. Nice, it was all cleaned up and readable. This plaque hasn't been readable for a long time. It's fully worn off. So I'll do a 360 walk around. Sort of a spongy surface, so someone falls off, it's not as bad. Of course, no one's original with their graffiti. Not that they should do it at all. Skate park. As much detail as we can show, as long as no one turns up, it makes it a bit easier. Yeah, all the stuff's all wearing off, the paint. Any photos that get taken, if they turn out good, they'll end up on the end of the video. So stay tuned for them at the end. That's the way it always is. Let's get in the shade for a bit. It's very warm. So I got these seats here again. Good. I should have the lights on it here at night. I don't think they do a lot of the time. It'd be safer and deter people. We got on this sign here. Innisfail Hospital give way to reversing vehicles. Guess this is all sewage stuff, but you can't usually see it because it's usually covered up by weeds and different things. Probably been here for a ridiculous amount of years looking at it. Let's show the back of all this. Where it used to be quite nice. It needs to be the paint freshened up regularly. And a bin. Certainly a decent bin. Decent sized bin. People will still dump their rubbish around because they're just too lazy. So have no respect for anybody else or anything. Yeah, gotta look after things. Wouldn't be surprised if people are hanging out down here at times. Just where the ferry used to go, because when I first came down here in about 1990, the ramp and that was still here for the ferry and all that. You can see how it goes down and up around there. Wow. Anyway, we won't go too far down there, so I'm sure it's a place where people will hang out and partake of alcoholic times. But you still got to be careful where you go. Anyway, it's the Innisfail Skate Park. And Innisfail District Hospital. Go down near the tennis courts where they've done some of that up. It's a very bad turn there. It's a blind spot where you can't see who's coming off the bridge. It's not the safest spot. Hey. I know her. I know her from years ago. Anyway, let's continue along. It's for hospital deliveries and authorised vehicles only. It's basically where Ward 7 used to be, in that location back in the day. Jordan Bridge. Someone walking behind me, so I can't really stop. Well, I'll get in the shot. We'll go across and show down here where people sit. There's little spots. I've sat there before and had a lady come and basically get rid of me. Even though I've got every right to be there, some lady from the hospital come and said something to me. Well, how long are you going to be sitting there for? So, real angry. Had the uniform on, so I know. And like, oh, I've only just got here. Oh, I hope you don't take too long. And then the next time I sat there, different people from the hospital come along and they were lovely. They were really nice. Oh, I've seen your videos. Oh, I like your videos, and I've seen them on Facebook. And so, opposites. Well, it's nice to be able to have a rest here after doing all that walk. Sometimes it's 3, 4, 5 kilometres already by the time I get to here. I like the sound of that bird. I don't know if you could hear it on video. This is straight across from the hospital near the Geraldton Bridge. The Geraldton Bridge over there. If you're wondering where this is, see, we're exploring a little bit more and showing a bit more detail. Much as I possibly can. cars going that way. Wow. I usually come along here a lot earlier in the day. Hopefully they fix up that pathway up here where that ute is. The ute's parked on, basically on the pathway. Oof. But yeah, we'll show this where they've done it. It's a one-way street now from this end. Yes, with all their machinery and stuff when they were doing this, they're ruling the end of this pathway, and this pathway floods. Any little bit of, or any decent bit of rain and it floods here. All this part. So hopefully one day they'll come along and fix it up, because I know kids walk along here. You've got the central school just there. And we've got to get this done before the camera overheats from the heat. There's your more of a look. There's the clubhouse for the tennis courts. Back up towards where we turned off and come down here. I've seen people riding not in this park because they haven't marked it as a bike path, which they should, bike and footpath. I got the lines are like the dotted line sort of thing, which would be good if they had all properly marked out. But that's probably not even for pedestrians and cyclists, that particular markings. Those particular markings. There's your tennis courts. They do the pickleball there, trendy old pickleball. It's become a huge fad, trendy and everything over the last couple of years. People fish down here, I don't know if they still do. Where this railing is over there, there's the tennis courts. Some more other tennis courts. Give you context and idea of where this is. Of course there's glass on here. Doesn't surprise me. I like that they still got the speed bumps, but they could be a little bit higher. Slows people down. That's where that stormwater drain barrel thing used to be, which you might have seen in other videos and photos and that. So hopefully next time there's any flooding around, this won't flood. Up here where I'm standing in that. It's a beautiful spot here. Nice if they put a chair here, up here, with a bin next to it. Not too close to the road, of course. It's Graham Academy of Dance, or Dance. The Innisfail Rowing Club Inc. Of course, it's not used for that anymore. It's nice to show the old signage. Right, there was a yoga thing in here at one stage, Pilates or something. Innisfail Rowing Club. The other signage. But yeah, that wasn't maintained. 1886. Yeah, yoga on the river. Note that sign will show up, both of these signs properly, but stop for a sec so you can get a bit of a detailed look. Pause to read it. Open classes for all levels, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 5:45 p.m. till 7 p.m. Phone Sue. But someone named Sue must be running it. Or have something to do with it at least. And then there's the ski club, the rowing club, all that stuff down here. Hopefully they do up this Groom Esplanade part. It's pretty horrible. Even the way it used to be was better. They used to have a shower and all that there. It was there from the rowing club days. Ski club and that. Of course people have graffitied this building. Nothing new, nothing original the way they do it. Two lots are parked over there, so it's a bit hard to go and show that. Screw mess one over, we'll show the signage. There used to be a table and chairs down there, and you could get to the other pontoon, which you can't anymore. You haven't been able to for years. Of course, there's crocodile warning signs everywhere. Understandable. Yeah, this is all where you used to go down to do skiing. Water skiing. Last time I come along here there was glass everywhere. Basically. Good rubbish of course. Yeah, there's the stairs that used to go down. It's not all there anymore, just some of it's there. Oh, it's there a bit sort of covered up by mud and everything. I don't know how well those stairs will show up in the video, but I'll show what I can. Another table and chairs just here. More seating. Yeah, this all floods behind Paul Street. Don't just blindly walk along here too, you never know with the all tree roots and glass and everything else under the sun. There's tree roots galore here. The Johnston River. A couple of tyres dumped down there, like 3 of them. Stuff started growing in there. there's a trolley in there. Way down there, you can see I can see parts of a trolley. I might zoom in on it in photos. I think it is. Or we'll see later. May not be. Beautiful spot if they did it up and utilised it properly. Promoted it to tourists and that. You can see the Johnston River. Put a railing along so it's safer. That's your Cullinane through there. People wanted this to be an off-leash dog area. At one stage, close it off, put a fence up and all that. I think they trialled it and that was it. I don't think anything come of it. There's no fence. But yeah, it floods all through there. Anyway, we'll go down near Brothers Leagues Club, I think. Go down that way. Anthony Street becomes Paul down there. Noisy bird. Here's the Cullinane sign. See where the Shire of Johnson thing is showing. Although it's showing up on video, but we'll definitely get a photo of it. Yeah, the old Shire of Johnston stickers showing through. There we go. Hopefully that's showing up on video. You'll see it on the end of the photos. Had a bit more style to it, the old signage, the old stickers and that. It's a Telecom Australia signage. And a Telstra one around the corner. So that's the Telecom Australia one. Basically the dial before you dig. And this one's the Telstra version. There we go. Good to show the changes, differences. There's back down where we came from before. Fitzgerald Esplanade. Now we're on Campbell Street. Go on the Brothers side. Calendar Park side and all that. I wonder if we can walk up the headland type of thing here. Might get stuck at that tree.
Total 3 kilometers, 43 minutes, 33 seconds, 4,153 steps, heart rate 124 beats.
I mean, I've walked through here in detail. Till the battery ran out on the old camera. Calendar Park. So we're on this sort of a headland here. Hopefully we can get across before that tree. Get around that tree up here. Yeah, the signs fade over time. But nice if they were cleaned out regularly, but it costs a lot of money. I wonder how often they get updated, those signs. Any of them, like when businesses close down, do they get rid of them? Because I remember at the golf club over Gundy Hill there, they still got MG Pies on a sign. That's been closed down for a year or so, or longer. Yeah, I think we can get around this. But I might go across this little bridge here, little drain bridge. Might be the way to do it. Be the easier way. The hairdresser up here to my right. Starting to get a little overcast again in some directions. So doing work down the side, so I might have to go around instead of going through there where I normally would. Cuts off about a 5-minute walk, maybe a bit less. Hey. The choppy was running enough. Brothers Leaves Club. The camera's starting to overheat, it's getting a lot darker, the screen. So this is Ernest Street we're turning into, going left into. Yeah, there's often a lot of work going on in there, good to see. Back where we just came from. So we've left Cullinane now. I haven't seen anyone sitting here that often. I have seen people, but not very often sitting in those parts, the particular parts. Every time I think, oh, I'll get a video of that, someone's there. You can't do it. I was going to show the Brothers Leaves Club bus with the advertising on it and stuff for history. It's down Ernest Street towards the Bessie Spiller netball courts. Outside of Brothers Leagues Club, car park side. Come out and park across there. The Bestestimes courts here. Looks like they need a good clean up. Got a mould and that on it, but that's how it gets here. Got a mould on the playing surface. Wouldn't be good when it rains. Thanks for visiting Calendar Park, home of the Innisfail Leprechauns. Yeah, but they could be visiting the Brothers Leagues Club too. A lot of people turning in here. It's a bit harder to show detail when there's people and lots of cars around. There's your netball courts. Yeah, the Bestestimes courts. Excellent. And this is a water meter. It's a Honeywell water meter. Bit of interest if anyone's wondering what sort of ones they have here. Screen's not that great. I have partial signage, like partial writing on the screen. It's a District Netball Association signage. Get in the game, getting more people active through sport and recreation, which is good. Practice hoop. Remember when all this was, there was hoops up down here too. It's been closed off for years. But they're doing up a tennis court slash basketball court just down here at the Central State School, Innisfail State School, Emily Street. I come along here one other day and showed it. At the time, it's probably been changed since then. We'll look back to the tennis courts direction. Show more detail. Taken away. Oh no, the adventure playground is still there, but it's closed off. Oh, pardon me. Wonder whether they're going to do that up as well. It needs it. This all needs a good clean and weed it around and have weed matting underneath. Stop weed. Oh, at least limit the amount of weeds. You might be able to see through on this part here, depending on who's around. If there's no kids in there, well, might be able to show through this fence here what they're doing. Unauthorized entry may lead to prosecution, I mean. Yeah, well, I'm not going to go in there. Holy moly, it's nice. That's multi-purpose sort of area. Hopefully the camera's focusing on it. And there you go. As much detail as we can show. Yeah, it looks like you can turn it around and it's a netball court and a basketball hoop there. That's pretty cool. As long as it gets maintained, it's all good and well to build all these things, but you've got to maintain them. That's what goes wrong a lot of the time. Things don't get maintained. There's your Emily Street. Innisfail State School Sports Court Upgrade. Department of Education, Advantage Sports and Leisure, 1184101. There you go. And there's your Greek. I don't know if they still call it the Greek Orthodox Church, but it's, yeah, basically what that is. They used to have a sign out, but it's been gone for many years. Greek Orthodox. I like this little detail here of these tiles. Sorry, I had to tap the joystick to make it straighten up. Apparently they're supposed to be building another lot of these next to here. Yeah, well, they had a sign up here for years. A couple of years at least. Just like these people coming behind. Yeah, they were doubling on a scooter. An electric scooter, not very safe. But people tend to do that stuff. Probably no helmets. See when they go past. Yeah, no helmet. I wonder if people have moved into these places up here on the right that the government put in across from the Good Council bus stop. So this is still Ernest Street. Sign on there, shut the gate, mate. Very Australian. Shut the gate, mate. Certain parts I can't stop and just show detail, especially up near the school. We're going to face across the road at those new buildings. I wouldn't be surprised that the bins are out. The people are in there already. Oh, well, it's been a while now since they were opened. I mean, since they were built and put there and all that. This is Alice Street, A-L-I-C-E, like Alice in Wonderland. Or that, Alice in Wonderland. Can't show too much. The Good Council College, because it is a school day and it's during school hours. After school hours, different story. Or on the weekend. But yeah, you can see these up here. I might zoom in. Well, we will zoom in as we walk past so you can see a bit more detail. Yeah, people got chairs outside, parts of it. Down the side. Go past as slow as we can so you can get a bit more of an idea.
Total 4 kilometers.
So
58
I've walked
minutes,
4
21
kilometres.
seconds.
I haven't recorded for 4 kilometres.
5,609 steps. Heart rate 131 beats per minute.
Must be school lunchtime. Who knows? But anyway. Yeah, it's strange how they put the hot water systems facing the road and not hidden somewhere better. They've all got a downstairs undercover car park type of thing. Carport. See through you, like you can see in there. Yeah. There is someone coming out of there, so it's don't really show too much. Yeah, so there you go. And they're doing work here at the Good Counsel School too. Pedestrians this way. Okay. Well, I wasn't planning on walking through the fence just straight into it. No, not the best thing. School signage. Good Counsel College in the Marist tradition. And the old Trans North Sands Pies. I'll show that in a bit of detail. It would look really nice, all cleaned up. Just got that full Art Deco. The old Trans North signage there. Where Sands Pies used to be. Where the buses used to park and all that down there. It's the old Huxham Ford, Frontier Ford, Overflow, Prices Plus. It's Prices Plus now. There's Centrelink across there, Services Australia. Down back where we just came from. Prices Plus signage. Tubs and things, bins and whatever else. Skeep bin, SKEEP. Oh, full-size bins, but I don't think they'd be good quality. $99. Wow. It's a lot of stuff to bring out every day. Reminds me of Arkwright's, if you've seen that. Open all hours. And still open all hours where they put out heaps of stuff. Or Auntie Wainwright will ask for some more wine. Very British thing. A little bit more expensive than the tubs and that you used to be able to buy at the reject shop and that back in the day. Don't know if they're any better quality though. About the same. 120 litres, 90 litres, 35 litres, and so forth. But anyway, we're gonna go inside and see if I can get myself a drink. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's the best times keeping memories alive for us future generations to see. If you like this sort of video, let us know in the comments. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe. Check out old new Innisfail photos on Facebook. Check the links in the description if you want to donate to the channel and all that. Stay safe, stay cool, and we'll catch you in the next one.